And running. Ja, liebe Freunde, ich freue mich sehr. Mein letztes Interview heute auf der Gamescom wird etwas kurz und knackig, aber ich darf die Ehre, mit unreleased zu sprechen, Developer von diesem wunderbaren Spiel. Und was das für ein Spiel ist, das wird er euch gleich selber erzählen. Ich bin begeistert, weil das ist ein Spiel aus dem Lovecraft-Universum. Und ich hatte mir eigentlich, als ich mir Call of Cthulhu angeguckt hatte, sehr viel mehr erwartet, was jetzt möglicherweise hier eingeleitet und eingeführt wird durch das, was ich hier sehe, nämlich eine sehr starke Immersion, aber in einem ganz anderen Gewande, als wir es bisher kennen. In diesem Sinne, let's start with the interview. Chanral, it's very nice to meet you. I'm so happy that I found you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's so good. Pixelwater wants to know, what is this about? What's the title of the game? What are we facing here?
We are facing Stygian Reign of the Old Ones here. We define the game as a Lovecraftian computer role-playing game of horror, loss and madness. I can say that it's dealing with themes like human vulnerability, fragility, like how as human beings we cope with tragedy, and all those dark stuff. But I can say that there is a side which is influenced by a lot of black humor in it. You get to create your character from scratch, your alter ego. You'll be able to choose your character from 8 different 1920s archetypes, from a silent movie actor to the soldier, etc. All of these archetypes will have their own prologue stories. They will be told to you as choose your own adventure kind of illustrated sequences. And in your prologue story, which happens before the game's timeline, actually, you meet a character called the Dismal Man. And the Dismal Man tells you that, peculiar gentleman tells you one thing: find me beyond Arkham after the Black Day. At that time, you don't know what the Black Day is or what's going on, but it stays with you. And after a while,
we need to restart again?
Yeah, it starts again.
All right, sorry, I needed to, because
okay.
we can, I think you start again, because I want to see that. I want to see that often. I want to make people. Ihr sollt es sehen, ihr sollt es mitkriegen, weil es ist einfach ein tolles Spiel und ich bin total begeistert. Black Day.
Yeah, Black Day. So, at that time, those words didn't mean much to you or your character, but you happen to be in Arkham when the Black Day comes, and Black Day is actually the awakening of the Great Old Ones.
Wow.
So, our game starts 1 year after the destruction of the world.
Wow.
So your goal won't be, trying to prevent this event. Your goal will be much more personal and will be shaped by you as a player.
Wow.
So, you're going to follow the Dismal Man's footsteps throughout our town of Arkham. And Arkham is, just taken out from the world and is stuck between strange dimensions now.
Okay.
So, all of its residents are clueless about what's going on, and they're condemned to this twilight dimension.
Okay.
And they're being ruled by 2 factions: cult at the north of Lake Miskatonic and the mob. The mafia at the south of Miskatonic.
Really?
So it's like an anti-utopia, Lovecraftian anti-utopia.
Wow.
Shortly.
Wow. I'm amazed. What is your goal? You have to find out. Do you have to meet this guy again, or what will be your goal? And because I see, it looks like insanity. It's like the world has been destroyed. It's after the Armageddon.
It will be up to you, sir. Actually, you may be, taking him responsible for the destruction of the world, and you may be going after him for revenge.
Okay.
You may be trying to escape from this realm, and you think he has the key.
Okay.
You may be thinking that it would be best for your interests to join him.
Yeah.
So it will be up to the player.
Wow, it's amazing. Why did you choose? What you are a Lovecraftian fan, or you read Lovecraft? Why Lovecraft?
I was 10 years old, and I was going to a holiday with my family, and my brother, he's 8 years older than me.
Yeah.
He got a book called Gothic Stories. It was by H.P. Lovecraft, and the publisher chose that name because no one knows about Cthulhu mythos. I'm talking about 1990s Turkey.
Yeah.
So they wanted the book to sell,
Wow.
so like they put the name Gothic Stories.
Wow.
But actually, Lovecraft is inspired by Gothic, but he actually dwells in his own territory.
Totally. Yeah.
So,
Great.
but I thought like I was about to read something like Ghost, Castles and stuff like that. And he has works like that, like The Outsider. But I was, you know, amazed, mind blown. You know, the Pickman's model, you know, Shadow over Innsmouth, like I was really affected by those stories. And they stayed with me. They stayed with me and, you know, I experienced a lot of things. I'm also really interested in computer games generally.
Yeah.
I'm interested in simulations and I'm interested in interactive storytelling of
Yeah.
any kind.
Yeah.
So, and I can say that my favorite genre is the role-playing game genre.
Okay.
So, like, while I was, and my job is actually, like, I was also trained for it, is film directing.
Oh,
It's
cool.
film.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So, like, after, you know, in the breaks of my projects,
Yeah.
I love to play RPG games.
Uh-huh.
And, you know,
Like which one? Maybe you have some favorite.
like the first Fallout. is
First
my
Fallout.
all-time
Okay.
favorite
Good. Good.
RPG
Fits perfect.
game.
Yeah. I can understand.
And also, you know, Place Game Torment, System Shock, kind of, you know,
Bioshock?
immersive simulators.
You play Bioshock as well?
Yeah. I also like, but I'm more of a System Shock.
Yeah, I can understand.
Deus Ex.
Yeah, the
Deus
old one.
Ex kind of.
I understand. Yeah.
Because like those games, like I'm all into freedom. I'm all into player choice. So like when I compare like System Shock with Bioshock, you know, I really like the approach that Ken Levine and his team, you know, has taken with Bioshock. But I can say that like the possibilities that System Shock was offering to the player were much more interesting for me.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. So like in my free time, I was playing RPGs and like I often found myself in a situation that I can, like, I'm not making games, but I think I can pull this better. Like I may have, no, I somehow found myself in that kind of a mind state for a long time. And like, you know, with also some of the friends that I work today, like we tried to, you know, try our chances in those kind of endeavors, like making short adventure games, like making flash games for some companies, etc. Then, you know, a time came for me that, you know, I wasn't either making money or like having fun shooting films in Turkey. It was like because of the political climate, it was because of the, you know, financial things going on.
Yeah. It's a hard.
Like, I found myself in a situation that I had to, you know, declare some of the projects that was offered to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had to do something about, you know, myself, my future.
Yeah, right.
I mean, not financially, not only financially, because I was
Next step, huh?
definitely. I was, you know, worried about. I tried my chances in film for more than 10 years, 12 years, 13 years in Turkey.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you know, I've been to States for film festival, for film festivals.
You went the hard road.
I've been to Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
I've been to, you know, a lot of different places, Europe, etc. You know, talk with people. I know the industry.
Yeah.
I know the film industry, and you know, I wanted to try my chances at a medium that would allow me, you know, in film, you have to be the god because there is no interactive movie. You know, there are things like that, but when I have a look at the medium of film, like the scriptwriter and then the director, like we have to make our choices. So like whether you are trying to, you know, point to something or you're avoiding it, since you are the sculptor of the possibilities that happen in your film, it's linear. But you know, if you are making an interactive story, it would be up to the player, and I find it really fascinating. Because, you know, if someone acts like a, you know, if someone makes an ethically wrong action, you have the chance to, you know, create that possibility as well, and that person would be responsible. You see?
Yeah,
and you know, in these kind of dark material that deals with human psyche a lot, I, you know, saw a tremendous potential in, you know, interactive storytelling generally. And so, since I was playing RPGs a lot, I was always fantasizing about making an RPG myself. So like when also the film industry in Turkey, you know, pushed me towards, you know, that direction, I said, what the hell, like if I'm going to try this, I have to try something that I would have to fall in love with.
Right.
Otherwise, you know, we are the first RPG after 25 years in Turkey. It's crazy. Yeah, to be able to survive something this crazy, I mean, Lovecraftian crazy, you should love it.
Definitely.
So like, I thought about, you know, what kind of themes I can work with, because I was really tired of some genres that were dominating RPG industry, like space opera, you know, Dungeons and Dragons kind of sword and sorcery. I mean, Obsidian tried some interesting things. Shadowrun returns. Like there are some, you know, cool games out there. But I always believed that you know, there was a huge potential to explore in that territory. And when I, you know, one day, I guess, I'm not sure about it, but maybe it was like 2010. I read that the rights for Lovecraft's writings has entered the Creative Commons territory.
Okay. Wow.
So like I said that I really love the man. You know, like it's like an established canon.
Everything came together.
Yeah, it was like an established canon. And since its themes are, you know, all those other RPGs, they're about omnipotent heroes, characters that, you know, conquer wherever they go. But here, like, we're just a, excuse my language, fucking fragile human being who is trying to, you know, struggle, you know, whatever happens in the world, physically and mentally, if possible. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So, it's fine.
Like, suddenly my mind started to, you know, work like crazy. So I started writing.